Wings made of determination. In a quiet town called Maple Creek in Saskatchewan, Canada, where most people worked on farms or in small stores, there lived a girl named Lisa Carter. Lisa was different from everyone around her. While other kids dreamed of cars, houses, or fancy clothes, Lisa dreamed of the sky. When she was 10, her father took her to a small airport nearby. She watched a plane lift off the ground for the first time, and something changed inside her. As the plane disappeared into the clouds, she whispered, "One day I'll fly too." From that day on, the sky became her home in her heart. Every time she saw a plane, she smiled. Every time she heard the sound of engines, her heart raced. But dreams are light, and the world is heavy. Dreams are easy to watch, but the world is a difficult place. Lisa's family was poor. Her father worked long hours in a factory, and her mother cleaned houses to pay bills. Flying school was expensive, too expensive. When Lisa told her classmates she wanted to be a pilot, they laughed. "You? A pilot? You can't even afford a bicycle." Even her teacher smiled sadly and said, "Maybe you should choose something more realistic." But Lisa never let go of her dream. She kept reading books about airplanes, watching documentaries, and drawing her own designs for planes on notebook paper. At 16, she got a part-time job at a gas station. Every dollar she earned went into a small jar labeled Flight Fund. Her friends spent their money on clothes and music. Lisa spent hers on old aviation magazines. One night, her father saw her studying by the dim light of a lamp. He sat beside her and said softly, "Lisa, life is hard. But if the sky's where you belong, then don't let the ground keep you down." Those words became her fuel. She worked harder than ever. After finishing school, she applied for flight training, but got rejected twice. She didn't have the grades or the money. That night, she cried, not because she failed, but because it felt like her dream was fading away. Then she made a decision. If the door wouldn't open, she'd build another one. She applied for a mechanic apprenticeship at the same small airport where she first saw planes as a child. She spent her days fixing engines, cleaning hangars, and learning everything she could about aircraft. She worked silently, carefully, humbly. While others saw her as just a mechanic, she saw it as the first step to the cockpit. Years passed. Her hands grew rough from tools, but her heart stayed soft with dreams. Then one day, an old pilot named Captain Rhodes noticed her. He watched her work with focus and skill. "You fix planes like someone who wants to fly them," he said. Lisa smiled and replied, "That's because I do." Captain Rhodes saw something special in her. He offered to teach her for free, after hours, in an old trainer plane. Every evening after work, Lisa climbed into the small cockpit, hands trembling but heart steady. The first time the plane lifted off, her eyes filled with tears. "I'm really doing it," she whispered. She wasn't just flying a plane, she was flying her dream. Months turned into years. Lisa earned her license. She became a pilot, the first from her small town. When she flew over Maple Creek for the first time, people came out of their houses and pointed at the sky. "That's Lisa Carter," they said, "the girl who never gave up." She didn't just rise above the clouds. She rose above doubt, fear, and limitation. And every time she landed a plane, she touched the ground, smiled, and whispered, "Thank you, Dad, for believing in the sky." So if you ever feel like your dream is too far away, remember Lisa Carter, the girl who started with nothing but belief. She proved that even with no wings, you can still learn to fly. Because success isn't about where you start, it's about how high you're willing to try.